Hello everyone, Jeff with the Green Review here. We are experiencing a beautiful hoar frost. Even though it is pretty, it's also fun to know how things work in nature. So let's look at how frost forms. You can have liquid water floating in the air, and you can have water vapor, which is a gas floating in air. If the liquid or gas form of the water contact a cool surface, they can stick to it or condense on it. We call that dew. If the surface is cold enough to be below freezing, the water sticking or freezing on the surface forms ground frost. A variety of ground frost is called grass frost, and that forms on grass but not on other surfaces that are too warm, such as a road. Water vapor forming ice on the surface can actually skip the liquid phase in this process and go directly from a gas to a solid. This is called deposition, and it causes a coating of ice crystals on the surfaces. Just because a surface is cool or cold doesn't mean dew or frost are going to form. The air must first have enough water or water vapor, and it must be cooled until it reaches the saturation point, and then any additional cooling will cause the condensation onto surfaces. A hoarfrost is a type of ground frost. A hoarfrost is formed from the water vapor, not the liquid water in the air. If there is a light wind, the hoarfrost ice crystals accumulate on the downwind side of objects. Hoarfrost looks like white feathers or like a white beard. It might look like long hairs, or it might look like flat plates like a snowflake. If the weather is cloudy or foggy and the temperatures stay below freezing, hoarfrost can accumulate for several days. It will also disappear in a few hours if the sun comes out and the temperatures rise above freezing. There's another form of ice accumulation that looks similar to hoarfrost, but it's formed differently. It is called rime ice. It forms when supercooled water drops in liquid form in the air come in contact with a surface that is below freezing. Water droplets can actually stay in the liquid form, not the ice form, into the teens. And so those supercooled water droplets, when they hit something, will instantly freeze and form ice on those objects. Rime ice is not a type of frost. It accumulates on the upwind side of objects. In horticulture, the word frost refers to the freezing of the solutions in and between plant cells, causing them to burst. The occurrence of a killing frost without an ice crystal frost deposit on the outside of the plant is sometimes called a black frost. And I need to go find some more frosty things to take pictures of.